Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am here with the topic fine-tuning. In this video, we'll learn what is fine-tuning, why it's important, and why we should actually use it. So without further ado, let's start our video. What is fine-tuning? Fine-tuning is the process of taking pre-trained AI model and training it again using a smaller, task-specific dataset to improve its performance. Let's think like this. General AI model is with general knowledge, which can be a model trained on the internet. Whereas fine-tuned model is a specialization for particular domains such as healthcare, finance, or customer service. For example, a general AI model knows English very well, and after fine-tuning the model, it becomes a medical expert. Therefore, instead of building a new model, we adopt an existing one. Why fine-tuning? The problems of models without fine-tuning are: they give generic responses. The pre-trained model may have wide knowledge, but they often lack deep understanding in specific domains. They may sometimes create hallucinations. The problem without fine-tuning may sometimes generate hallucinations, as the model may produce misleading information, inconsistent tone or style. The responses of the model may vary in tone or style, which can sometimes make unsuitable. Lack of domain expertise. The model without fine-tuning might not provide correct answers when responding to specialized topics. Hence, fine-tuning helps improve accuracy in a specific domain, control output style, make responses more consistent, reduce unwanted behavior. Types of fine-tuning. Supervised fine-tuning. Here, the model is trained on label data with input-output pairs. Instruction fine-tuning. Here, the model is specially trained to follow certain instructions such as summarize this, translate that. Full fine-tuning. In this method, all the parameters of the model are updated, which gives high accuracy but requires more resources, and it is time-consuming. Feature-based fine-tuning. Here, the model is used as a feature extractor and only additional layers are trained. Parameter-efficient fine-tuning. Here, only a subset of parameters is updated, which makes the process faster and cheaper. Some of the examples are LoRa, low-rank adaptation. LoRa reduces computational cost by updating only low-rank matrices within the model. Next, adapters. Small modules are added to the model to enable learning without modifying the entire network. How fine-tuning works. Start with pre-trained model. The first process begins with a model which has been already trained on the huge datasets. Next, prepare a specific dataset. The next step is to gather high-quality specific dataset that is required to perform our target task. High-quality data is equal to better fine-tuning. Training the model. The next process is to train the model on new data. The model learns patterns from this new dataset through additional training. Update weights. The internal parameters of the model adjust its internal weights in order to better match our new data. Get updated model. After training process, our fine-tuned model performs better. That is more accurate on the specific task, and we get better response on our targeted style. Benefits of fine-tuning. Higher accuracy in a specific task. Fine-tuning improves the performance in specific fields such as medical, legal, technical domains, and so on. Better control over tone and style alignment. It allows the developer to define how an AI model communicates, such as speaking just like a specific persona. Consistent responses. The model produces stable outputs. Reduces hallucinations. Fine-tuning helps minimizing incorrect or fabricated responses. Challenges of fine-tuning. Data quality problems. Poor quality data can negatively impact the model performance. Risk of overfitting. The model may memorize the whole training data instead of generalizing. In that scenario, the model cannot handle new variations. Can be expensive. Training requires significant computational resources, cost, and time as well. Difficult to update frequently. Updating the model needs retraining the model with new data. Fine-tuning use cases. Medical AI systems. These AI models can assist doctors by understanding medical terminologies. Customer support chatbots. Fine-tuned AI bots can provide accurate responses to customer queries of a specific company. Code generation. Fine-tuned AI model may help developers by generating code more accurately. Content generation. AI can create content according to each content creator's preferences. Legal document analysis. Fine-tuned AI models can identify complex legal documents easily. When to use fine-tuning? We can use fine-tuning when we need consistent output style. Fine-tuning is useful when we need to maintain a specific communication style or format of the response. Prompting is not enough. Fine-tuning is important if simple prompting fails to produce desired responses. We use fine-tuning when we have domain-specific data. It works best when the task needs deep understanding of a specific domain and if we have access to high-quality datasets. Future of fine-tuning. Continuous learning. Fine-tuning models can update themselves continuously as they receive new feedback and make the model's performance better. Efficient training. Advances in the hardware and algorithms may reduce cost, hence it can be more cheaper and faster to train the models. Personalized AI models. Fine-tuning AI models may become more tailored to individual users. Agentic alignment. Fine-tuning models able to use external tools such as APIs, browsers autonomously. Summary. Okay, this is all for fine-tuning. We understand that fine-tuning is all about making AI more smarter as it transforms a general purpose AI model into a specialized AI model. Refine an existing model. Instead of creating a new AI model, fine-tuning is all about refining an existing model into domain-specific experts, essential for real-world application. Fine-tuning is one of the key techniques which is very essential in this modern AI world. Okay, this is all for today's episode. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will come with a new topic in my next video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.